Cost segregation studies are a tax saving strategy for real estate investors, and it allows you to accelerate depreciation and potentially reduce your taxable income. And this video, my friends, I am going to break it down exactly what that means. But before we jump in, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any wealth building information. We really cannot afford to. Now, let's get after it. What is a cost segregation study? A cost segregation study is literally where you go and you buy real estate. Then you get with an engineering expert, a tax expert, and what we're going to do for you is break down that building and land into multiple components so that you can get an accelerated write-off. Accelerated write-offs are really important to the cash in your pocket. How does a cost segregation study work? Let me be completely frank with you. It's a process. It's not something you can do on your own. So do not say, hey, is this something I could do on my own? No, it is going to cost you money. But anytime anything is going to cost you money, there has to be a benefit. So the first thing we're going to do is analyze your property to make sure it makes sense for a cost segregation study. The second thing we're going to do is look at the different components, the window, the plumbing, the fixtures, the roofing, the electrical, with the idea of gathering all that information, turning it over to the experts so that you can document it properly, the value, and we can now take it from a 27.5-year depreciation, a 39-year depreciation, to accelerate it to maybe a 5-year or 7-year, or maybe even bonus depreciation where you're able to write it all off at one time. A cost segregation study benefits you by putting more cash in your pocket. You're able to get a faster write-off. And when I say a faster write-off, typical write-off years are going to be straight line, 27.5 years or 39 years. Can you imagine you're buying something for $100,000, $300,000, and you get to write it off over 39 years? That's a long time. But if you can accelerate that write-off, it's going to free up cash, it's going to put money in your pocket, and it's going to allow you to have money to invest in another piece of real estate quicker rather than later. So that is one of the great benefits of doing a cost segregation study. When should you order a cost segregation study, or when should you consider it? Anytime you buy real estate and you're paying income taxes. It's really that simple. If you own real estate and you're paying income taxes, you need to look at whether or not a cost segregation study is feasible for you. You can even go back to property that you bought in previous years. There's a certain way you have to do it with a 481 adjustment, a form 3115, but here's the takeaway. If you own rental real estate, you should look at doing a cost segregation study. It's going to put more cash in your pocket versus you writing it off over time. It's going to free up cash for you to invest and buy more real estate. It's going to cost you money, but we got to look at the cost benefit analysis always. And here's the thing, my friends, you already know when you know better, you absolutely have to do better. That is why you're going to like, you're going to comment, and you're going to subscribe right now so I can keep you updated on all things business and tax.